Welcome back to another episode of Henry TV. I am your host, 22 Plinkster, and I can't believe we've had this YouTube channel now for close to 2 years, and we have not talked about the H001. It's commonly known as the Classic. It is chambered in 22 long rifle, also 22 long and 22 short. But before I go over the specs on the H001 Classic, let's do some shooting. All right, start close. All right, I'm out. If you were counting, that was 15 rounds of 22 long rifle. Now let's go over some of the specs on the H001 Classic. The H001 Classic really put Henry Repeating Arms as we know it today on the map. They started producing these rifles and started shipping them in 1997. So this rifle was the first rifle that Henry actually produced and started shipping. Now it is 2018 and over 1 million of the H001 rifles have been produced. Here recently at SHOT Show in 2018, the 1 millionth Henry rifle was put on display and actually sold at an auction. And I can tell you that this rifle, that even though it is the baseline for Henry Repeating Arms and also their first rifle, it does come with a lot of features. And if you're looking to get into lever guns without spending a lot of money, you may want to consider the H001. Not only does the rifle look really nice, all the H001s come with a walnut stock. Also, the barrel is blued. And it does hold 15 rounds of 22 long rifle. It holds 21 rounds of the 22 short, but it does have a rear notch leaf sight, and it does have a bladed front sight that has a hood on top of it. This will help cut down on any kind of light glare. Now, not only is this rifle pretty, it will flat out shoot. Now, let's head over to the rifle range and see what this rifle can do once I put a scope on it and see what kind of accuracy we can get out of the H001. I'm now on the rifle range. I have a target set up downrange at 50 yards, and I'm just curious what kind of group we can get out of the H001. I'm gonna be shooting some Federal match ammunition, but I took the liberty putting a nice little Leopold scope on here. This is their Freedom Rimfire scope. This is a 3x9x40, and I also am using some Leopold rings to mount the scope onto the H001. The rings are available at the Henry Pride website, so if you're curious about getting some good quality rings for your H001, you can go over to Henry Pride and pick them up. But let's see what kind of grouping we can get out of the H001 at 50 yards. All right, as you can tell, that group is probably about the size of a quarter, maybe a little bit less at 50 yards. It pretty much just ate the center out of that target. Needless to say, the H001 is definitely minted a squirrel at 50 yards. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, if you're just starting to get into lever guns, or you want to start to get into lever guns and you don't want to pay a lot of money for it, you may want to consider the H001, the Henry Classic. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, you can put them down here in the comments below, or go over to Henry's Facebook page and ask them there. And just remember, if it's not made in America, it's not going to be made at all. We at Henry want to thank you for watching another episode of Henry TV. If you want to support the channel, make sure you click this button right here and subscribe. If you want to know more about our firearms or products, make sure you click this button right here. Again, thanks for watching.